What's going on, fellow RC nerds? Welcome back to the channel. Figured I'd go through the LCG build and some of the updates on the 3D printed parts that we discussed in the last video. I definitely had to rework the body mount. I'm trying to paint this body, and so I needed to finish the body mounts to get them on here and mount the TRX4 body mount kit that I was using to get the body on this chassis. I had to change a few things. Just for mock-up purposes, I put this inexpensive low-profile servo on here just to get it a little lower. The body was going to hit the regular servo, so you can see here the height. So yeah, low pro. I can put like a Reefs 299 or something like that in. I have some of those in my race buggies. Definitely more than powerful enough. So yeah, threw in the low pro servo just to kind of get that low. The body mount, yet to put the screws in here. The body mount, I know it's a little odd, like it's a little long and it comes forward. It is quite strong. So what had happened is I made a new battery tray. The battery tray is quite a bit lower now. The carbon plates in here, that's what the battery's resting on. The original carbon plate from the kit that I lobbed off. There is enough clearance here to pull off the gear cover that way. So yeah, that works out quite well. The little 1500 pack here, 3S, fits nicely in there. And if you can see, there's a bit of clearance. I made a notch that kind of fits right over the battery. So the battery cradled in there nicely, and it works out quite nice. I don't have to worry about it. It's quite a bit lower. It's about 8 millimeters lower than the previous setup. And so yeah, I've got this body mount going forward, and it allows me to slide the battery in and out of here really easily. That's what the tray looks like. Put it down in there. So pretty good. So those two mods worked out quite well, allowed me to run the battery lower, and it also clears underneath the pan hard mount. So the pan hard mount clears, batteries as low as possible, and everything up here worked out quite well. Another thing I did was I lowered the shocks, brought them up to the upper holes here, and that just lowered the chassis down quite a bit. So yeah, all in all, everything is coming together quite nice. The rear body mount worked out quite nice. I can still adjust it up and down. Obviously it's an LCG, so it's going to be slammed. I could maybe lower this a little bit, but I think the body's sitting at a pretty good height, so we'll go with that. I'm going to flip around these sliders. I actually might just get rid of them. They are not the greatest. The sliders that come with the kit, these aluminum sliders, they snag on rocks. If you want sliders that are going to stop you from sliding, definitely use these. But if you want it to actually work, I would just take these off and get some nice sliders. So yeah, we're going to look into that. For now, we'll just leave them on. They're holding the receiver. So yeah, and I'm definitely going to flip around for now. If you see here, the body hanging lower. So flip them around, it'll bring them up, and just tuck everything up in body. So all in all, I think it looks pretty rad. Next, the original skid, now pretty bulky, is actually dropped lower than the carbon rails, so I could stand to kind of tuck it up, trim some on the top portion so the transmission could sit lower. So we've got the transmission to be able to sit a little lower now. And the new skid design is right here. Now it's still curing. It's got that glossy finish. It's not wet still, but you know, I had it in the UV light. The bottom still need to kind of sand it up a bit, but all in all, turned out quite a bit nicer. A lot more clearance here and here. We're definitely lower here, so the transmission's going to sit lower, and still got that adjustability here, side to side. So pretty good. Yes, I'm using resin. It's a little odd. You know, my experience with 3D printers is pretty vast, and I'm going to just work with resin for a little bit. I'm looking at getting one of those Bamboo Labs carbon 3D printers, but I started in 3D printing several years ago, and I've experimented quite a bit. I had a printer bot, if anybody knows about 3D printers. I had a printer bot, so definitely went through all the stages of learning about different slicers and different 3D printing setups. I also have a lot of CNC machining experience, so yeah, definitely in terms of automation, 3D printers, I've run the gauntlet, but I'm having a lot better luck with the resin prints in terms of just having them come out and be dimensionally accurate, and also the consistency of prints. It always prints. I don't have print fails. So what's intriguing about the Bamboo Labs is I can actually get that first layer. It has the LiDAR, so you can print a first layer and it will error out if your first layer has failed. So so far with the resin prints, I've had quite a bit of good luck, and it's allowed me to prototype parts and work out some ideas, and yeah, it's great. So I'm gonna continue curing this. I will throw it on and it will look quite a bit nicer. You know, you can see here, got quite a bit more clearance. So every little bit counts, and in terms of clearance, so that'll work out quite well. So yeah, just a quick update. I just wanted to show you guys where I'm at with those 3D printed parts. It's definitely brought the project along. It's allowed me to mount the body. Body video will be coming up. I'll be airbrushing the body in the video, do a little series, and yeah, so far so good. No trail running footage in this video, but just a quick update. Just wanted to show you guys where I was at. Some of you seemed pretty stoked on the 3D printed parts and this build, and I'll keep you guys updated on what's going on with the LCG build here, every little mod and change, and just kind of bring you along on the adventure to see how it works out, how it performs with the changes. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I really appreciate it, and it helps out a lot, just trying to grow the channel, and I'll keep bringing you more content.